Guys, Zach Ginn here, and in today's video, we're going to break down exactly the ultimate niche list guide for wholesaling real estate. I'm excited for this one, guys. We're going to break down exactly how to pull hot, motivated seller lists absolutely for free today. We're going to show you how to do it on basically how to pull government lists live. I will be live here today pulling lists for you in your market, wherever you want in the United States. And most importantly, I'm going to show you exactly how to start pulling lists for you today. Do me a favor, guys, before we get into it, just smash that like button and subscribe. Smash that like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and get contacted whenever I go live, guys. So we go live 5 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Pretty excited about that one. So, guys, without further ado, let's talk about how to pull these niche lists. Guys, these are absolutely the most amazing lists you can be pulling. These are the lists that your competition isn't pulling. Cool part about our channel is we're smaller than a lot of the other quote-unquote big YouTube wholesaling channels, which means I get to show you my secrets that I use to destroy those people in my wholesaling real estate business. And most importantly, how to pull the list, you guys watching, how to pull these lists that I pull for massive success in wholesaling real estate utilizing government lists. I'm actually going to be pulling lists with you guys live today. Just comment below, guys, and I'll be pulling the list with you today. I'm just pumped up today. So without further ado, if you're ready to go, you got to get jacked up. You got to get excited. You got to get ready to go. You got to get jacked up for wholesaling real estate success. So without further ado, if you're jacked up, let's get it going. Cue the intro. Woo!
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up. Get up.
Guys, woo! I'm ready, guys. I am jacked up. I'm ready to go, guys, because I know someone's life is going to be changed today from me giving this free information, this free content out here. Let's get it, guys. Jason's that guy on the Fitbit commercial. You know what's up. When we bring people on this channel, they always blow up. They always do success. So we're excited, guys. The Fitbit dude, he was on our channel for the Fitbit, but guys, I'm excited. We always want to help the people up. I know somehow we help the guy out. We do have permission from him to be on the channel. So that's always cool. So everyone asks, oh, yeah, you're using this guy. Guys, we get permission to go from him to go on our channel here. So it's excited for streams. So I'm always jacked up, guys. So we are always ready to teach wholesaling real estate. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Zach Ginn. I'm a real estate wholesaler. I run a 7-figure wholesaling operation in Port St. Lucie, Florida. I do a lot of virtual wholesaling deals around the country, a lot of JV deals, like any which way of wholesaling real estate. I'm here to teach you exactly. I've started out broke in this business. I've done every which way. I've done a lot of business by myself and a lot with my dad, Rick. Basically, the virtual side did by myself, and a lot of the sides that I'm really good at is the stuff that I had to do on my own that Rick never really did. So, for example, he was always into probates. I learned probates from him, but when it really came after going after the government type lists, he was always a direct mail type guy. And this is really when I started getting into the nitty gritty of it. And a lot of the government lists that Rick's been doing, I can show you exactly how to do that too. Like the stuff that works, I'm going to break it down today. So this video, we're talking about niche lists, the ultimate guide for niche lists and actually how to get it going. So let's start talking about how to pull the right hot motivated seller leads for success. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I want you guys to be going after the list that nobody else in your market's doing. And I want to show you exactly hand by hand, like I want to hold your hand today and show you exactly how to pull that list today. I think it's going to be very valuable. I think a lot of people are going to get a lot of great knowledge from it today. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pull some niche lists, quote unquote, up we're going to do the free stuff first. And then lastly, we'll do some of the paid stuff, how to get paid niche lists from like PropStream, ListREI.com, ZachData.com. But really where I want to focus more is on the free stuff in the beginning, because remember, I started this business broke. I know so many people watching might not have the money now, but maybe they start doing some deals, and you get some great stories out in the comments. A lot of people giving their testimonies of exactly how much they learned in wholesaling from us. A lot of people start out broke, and within months, they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars. It always excites me. So the one thing I don't want is a lack of knowledge to stop you in this business. That should never be the problem. And we give it all out for free. So without further ado, let's go break it down. Let's go pull some lists. And I'm always excited. So let's start off number one. Let's kind of talk about code violations for a second. So code violations, basically when someone has either tall grass, structural damage, the code department is going to be going after you on this. Usually give you a $30, $40 a day fine. Usually you can pull all the tall grass in your areas, and it's insane. So there's some cities where like the code violations are kind of like there. You just pop them up really quick, and some of them are sort of more complicated. So I want to break down the code violations from any place you want. I'll show you how to pull it. For example, let's do like Harris County really quick. So all I'm going to do is do the Harris County code violations. All I'm doing is popping that up. I'm just searching it. So I'm just going to do, because I saw in the example Joel was talking, we do Houston. So I'm doing some Houston. So we're going to help him out today. We're going to do code violations first in Houston. Let's see here. Code enforcement offices, address and phone, building, code enforcements. All right. So it's seen here, county office. So you can actually do a search of a residential property, which is nice. But that's not the right one. So what we're going to do, I'm just searching Harris County. Let's see. So let me break down an example. So like really quick, there's a lot of really cool websites out here. So I just searched Harris County property code violation, and it'll bring me to like countyoffice.org, which is a great website. And it'll just pop up right here. You know, there's four code enforcement offices in Harris County. Gives you the population, blah, 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 right? So what I've seen here is it is in code enforcement offices, which is nice. So it'll bring us links here to the fire code enforcement, the city code enforcement, and the Houston. They're all different. I'm going to pop one off first. So I'm going to do the Houston code enforcement here. And it'll give us the information here. So how I pull this is basically all I got to do is call this number, go to this address. Maybe if I just search it on, I'll have their own website, Houston Permitting Center. We can contact them. Most likely, I'm going to have to call and see. City of. All right, got a couple websites. Get involved. Boom. All right. So as you can see here, we just go to this website and I'll pop it up. Go around here. So we get inspections to report code violation. Just call this number. I'll probably just call this and then ask them for all open code violations or go in person and see how I can pull that. That's probably gonna be the most important part. You can submit no request there. But yeah. Cool. So we can do that. For example, if I want to go like somewhere that's like kind of easier to pull it, I'll just do another one here. I know that works pretty well. I'll do like Lake County code enforcement, Florida. And I can basically just go to code enforcement Lake County and show you exactly how to do that. And guys, remember this is a live video, so ask all the questions you want. I'm always here to help. Alrighty, so share my screen. So this is Lake County, Florida. Pretty simple the way they're doing it. So we're going to find the code violations here. So give me a second. So pay mining site search code case. So I can search code cases. hold on. Let's try for April 1st to the 18th. See if it needs to go. No. So I just do by address here. I can do status of these two. So I can do any like open ones, any closed ones, like any type I want. Order a fine, referral, duplicate, cancel, no violation, open. So I'm going to click here, open, and then I can search that of all open code violations. And I like to go by opening date. That's kind of the newest. So, for example, here, and then you sort of have to look at it and sort of figure out what's going on with each one, right? So I'm going to go here, and as you can see here, let me make this a little bigger for you guys. All right. So, for example, for 418 Meadowridge Drive, I don't have anything but 10133 Dog Patch Lane. I'm going to search that. So 1033 Dog Patch Lane is just a regular house. So I'm going to go to Zillow here. And that seems just like a regular property. I'll search another one here. We'll see this one. So let's just search this one. Let's just look it up and kind of read the complaint on it and sort of figure out if this is something we should be going after or not, right? So I'm going here, case details, lighting. Caller said there's a security light in the property that's excessively bright and affecting about 12 nearby properties. That's probably not one I want to be going after, right? Sure. So we're going to research this one and we'll go back to a similar one. So let's do open ones here. That's not like a crazy good code violation. So we can go here. We'll search this one, for example. We'll find a good one here. So I click that one and this one pops up. This could be actually a pretty good one. So it says here there's junk on the property. So let's see here. We have the owner's name, Nicholas Barriere. And it says here that they have junk on the property. So 3417 Story Lane. What I would probably do is give a call to this number. So it looks like a nicer house, but there might be junk everywhere. So it might be worth the call. So I'm going to go to truepeoplesearch.com here. And all I'm really going to do is reverse address. Groveland. Groveland, Florida. All right. So we're here, Groveland, Florida, right? And Nicholas Razio, if we can go back here and kind of look at the complaint, see if we can find the Nicholas Razio guy. And we see here, oops, wrong one. Nicholas Barrera, that might be the person. So probably worth a call, right? So we're going to go here. And that's probably the guy or gal. So it says that's their phone number. So we're going to do really quick. I was going to give a call and go figure it out. All right. All righty. Let's call these people, see if they want to sell their house, right? 407.
348 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, this is Zach. Give me a call back whenever you can. Thanks. No. All right, we're going to use the other phone number here really quick. Oh, that didn't go through. So basically, that's what you do. Like, that's how you'll find your phone number. You got no money. Like, I mean, you got no money for this. So that's honestly what I'd be doing there. I could get some hair gel. Jesus. It's just there. So that's that one. So let's kind of break down the other one. So one of my favorites, probates. So if somebody wants to comment below where I should try to pull probates. I'll show you exactly how to do it in your city, county, wherever. Or code violations, just let me know in the comments. But as we're waiting, I'll go pop up some other ones. Some cases are harder than others to pull. So we got Lake County, Indiana. So let's pull some probates in Lake County, Indiana. Lake County, Indiana. Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's actually a pretty nice population outside of Chicago. That's great. Y'all Colts fans or Bears fans over there? I don't know. All right, so let's go pull this data right here. So Lake County, Indiana. I'm just going to search probate. So I see here there's two ones that pop up. Do Lake County Government, Circuit Court Probate. Oh. So this one's telling me resources, tax court. That's not going to help me out. So we're going to do Lake County, Indiana Public Records. That might help. So I'm going to share my screen here, tell you where I'm looking here. So search court cases. So I don't know about this. Let's go check it out. Okay. So case number, citation, or court. I don't know how this is going to work. So we are going to be doing this. So I'm going to click probate here. So I've never done this. This is kind of random, but we'll see what we got here. So I'm going to click probate and I'm going to do 4-1. Oops. No. Oh, no. 0. Oh, no. 04/01/2022 to 04/18/2022. I don't think anything's going to pop up. So you're going to need a cross-reference number on here, which never does well. So Lake County, ABCD. Your name? I'm going to search it by person. Yeah, they're not making this easy for me. So case management system. Oh, that's good. The harder it is to pull the list, always the better. So search cases. So it's going to make me do this one. So I'm going to have to go in person and ask how I can pull all the public ones. Yeah. So let's see here. Someone's saying there's another Zach Ginn in the chat. Let me check here. I don't see that. This is not the real Rick. I don't know what you're seeing on here. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I'll go check it out real quick. I doubt it though. But all you gotta do for the probate is literally just go out here and search the public probate court here. Yeah, I don't see the other Rick in on here. Oh. Yeah, the Rick in with an R. Yeah, that's not them. I'll just go block them real quick. I don't even see them on here. They're probably blocked on my thing. That's probably the most likely one. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Rick's actually running right now. So they're blocked. Don't worry. There's one other Rick Ginn. That's the Rick Ginn channel. It'll literally have his face on it and then videos and stuff. Trust me, you won't see. You'll know. It'll have his face on there, and you'll know. Rick doesn't comment on these. So what I'll do here is just literally go back to Lake County. Go back here. So probate, circuit probate. Click this one. So all I got to do here is go here if you guys can see it. This is the Lake County website. This is the address. I would probably go in person, but you can either call this number and ask. They're closed. They're only open Tuesday and Thursdays, which is ridiculous. But you got to call and ask how you're going to get the public information from that all open probates for the past month, or do a FOIA request. It'll be on there. That's how you do it there. If you want to do something that's more open, you can just do like the other ones, kind of like searching through it. County, Florida public records. I'll just do the Florida one. Pretty simple. Board actions, court records. Access court records. What in the world does that say? So I'll pop this up. Another city, for example, you want it to be harder, but if you can't find it, you can find it. So here, this is Lake County's website. The other Lake County, oops. Clerk of the court, city comptroller. I still don't even exactly know what a comptroller is, but something, right? We're just going to go down here to access court records. Case search. Y'all can see it, right? Yeah, so for one, I'll just do that one. We do court type. I'm going to go, I can do felony if I want to do like arrest and stuff, but I'm just going to go to probate and search that one. Nothing found. So, oh, did I click probation? Maybe I did. Okay, I think I clicked probation. I don't know. There should be some probations in there. I don't know why, but so this is basically the probates. So this is organized really easy. I don't know why, but it is. So basically it does the filing date. So I'm going to do the nearest one. So it says here, a Robert Carl Strahan, born 1938, died. I'm going to click this information. and we're going to see what pops up. So basically what pops up here is I'm going to hide my screen for a second. Be a little easier for y'all here. And as we can see here, like most probates, we have the deceased and we have interested parties in the probate. We have Williams Strahan, who's the petitioner. We got Gary, Michael, Joan, Dennis. I'm usually going to go contact the petitioner, so William A. Strahan. So I'm just going to go copy this one, copy there, and then go to truepeoplesearch.com. Let me go search William A. Strahan. Oops, wait. So when I search it on here, there is a William L. Strahan, which is not William A. So that's definitely a wrong person. So we're going to try Dennis J. So nothing popping up there. So we are going to have to go. I think the thing popped out. I'm going to have to research this. Hold on. Yeah, it ain't popping up. So we do another one. Give me a second here. I'm going to pop that back up. Took me about 5 seconds to do. Search case. We're going to do probate. So actually another trick I can do is we just go true people search on the person that unfortunately passed away. And that actually works really well for some reason. So when I search this name just online, I'll show you what pops up here. Robert Carl Strahan. What pops up here is his address, 441 Mark Drive, Lady Lake. So I'm going to reverse search this one on True People Search. Lady Lake. A weird city name. So obviously Robert now wants to be popped up here. So we can see here we got Robert C. Strahan popping up here. Let's see here. So we're going to just click him. Now, obviously, we can't get a hold of him, right? I mean, he unfortunately passed away. But we can go with associated names or possible relatives. And none of these have the same last names, which is not good. So that ain't good. We got old emails. So Robert C. Strahan. So go to Joan K. Murray. I'll search William A. Strahan again, see if anything pops up there. Albert. This. There we go. So he was from Pennsylvania. So if you look up here, like just really quick, previous address, his family says his Florida's probably in Pennsylvania. He literally moved in 2020. So I searched the Dennis guy, who's one of the other heirs. And what pops up here is his phone number right here. And then basically his address, which is nice. So you guys want me to do a cold call on this one real quick? You let me know. I can cold call the probate. Let's see here. Give a quick call to this person. Pop it up. Boop, 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 boop. All right. We got... Alrighty. This is going to be Dennis. Let me see here. This is going to be Dennis. So I got to play stupid when I'm calling sometimes.
No.
Hello, hi. Is this Dennis?
No. Can I
Okay.
ask who's calling, please?
Yeah, this is Zach. I'm looking for the owner of 441 Mark Drive.
Of what?
441
441 Bucks Drive?
441 Mark Drive.
Can you hold on a second? Can I ask who's calling, please?
This is Zach.
Zach?
This is Zach.
Are you down in Florida?
I'm down in Florida. I'm looking to buy some more rental properties in the area, and I have a list here that says Dennis is the owner of the property. And I was just seeing he was looking to sell it.
Okay. No, he's not at this time, and right now it's not for sale.
Okay, no problem.
Go Bobby's place.
Okay,
It's not at this time. Thank you.
no worry. Have a blessed one. Thank you. Have a blessed one. Have a great one. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
All right. I mean, that's how probate calls go. As you can see with that call, I was very, I cannot say this again, extremely hesitant to be aggressive. I was very, I'm trying to take the guard off. And obviously she was flustered there. So I definitely got the right person, which is definitely good. That's how it works, you know? So I can call a petitioner. It's kind of hard to get a hold of that person. So basically in this one, that person was one of the owners. Obviously she was a little rattled there. I get it. But unfortunately, I mean, they don't want to sell it right now. She was rattled because I got the address right on it. She was not going to let me talk to Dennis. So basically I kind of explained it, but they're rough conversations, you know, like you have to act stupid to a point. Like you don't want to pretend like you're going after him because of probate. That never is a good look. So what you need to do with these conversations is just be like, hey, I'm looking to buy more rental properties because I actually own a bunch of rental properties in Florida. And if this is a good deal, sub 2, I could own that rental property, you know. That's the way we explain it in our business is, hey, we're looking to get some more rental properties. Sometimes to a point though, you got to look at it. I always explain, like, are you going to buy this as a rental? This is a really beat up house. I always explain, hey, it depends. So I always say this in my business. I own plenty of rental properties. I can give like 5 addresses off of there, or I might have to fix and flip the property. It really depends. So for example, I'll explain like, hey, at 123, if it's in the city, I bought this property. I was looking to rent it out, but it was a hoarder's house, had rats everywhere. I just had to fix it up and put it on the market just to make my money. And that's how I always explain it. That was a nicer looking house. So I'm always more careful with it. But that is basically how I do the probates. You know, like very, very off-putting. You know, I feel like if I said the word investor, that might have just been too off-putting for that lady. So I just said rental property just to make sure it was kind of like I was more removed from the I word, the investor word. And I just kind of like I just been straight up. You know, hey, are you looking to sell the? It says I literally said this to just off-put him, so it wasn't seem like, you know, I'm attacking them or anything. But like, hey, I see your Dennis is listed here as the owner of the property. Are you looking to sell it? That's it. Hey, if they said possibly, maybe, what, like, I got to think about it, then I could probably do a follow-up conversation. The reason why I do the probates the way I'm doing it here is because you want them to divulge the information. You want them to say it's a probate. You asking them if it's a probate or something, that's a problem. You know, Primal Eskimo says Primal Eskimo's got a great question here. What if you actually don't own a bunch of rental properties, and like, what do you say there? My personal experience, you can either say me and my partner are looking to buy some more properties, either as a rental or to flip it. And we just have a list here saying that Dennis is the owner of the property. Are you looking to sell it? You just add you and your partner. The reason is because most properties that we're putting on a contract, a lot of them we're actually buying right now. We're holding it as a rental property, create a financing deal, or fix and flipping. We're doing a bunch of crazy stuff with it. It just depends. So if you JV with someone who's doing Airbnb, of course you can do that. So that's kind of the way that conversation flows. It's always interesting doing these live. It's definitely, you get it's always interesting. That's all I can say on that point. So let's talk and do the next one. So you guys saw the live cold call for probates there. So that was always a fun one. Next, we're going to get water shutoff. So if someone can hit me with the water shutoffs, love to see that, and pop it up. So if someone can comment where you want me to pull some water shutoffs, love that. But yeah, that's usually how the cold calls for probates go. Like very, very short, sweet, you know. Let's see here. Nashville, it's a pretty easy one, so we'll pop that up. I don't know what the counties in Nashville is, but let's see. Nashville utility department. Nashville County is Davidson County. So we are going to search here the Davidson County Utility Department, Tennessee. So Metro Services, Nashville. So here is Metro Water Services. And basically here is... So basically what I gotta do here is find the number. Phone number is right here, or you go in person here. And you basically ask for all people delinquent in the payment of water and a list of all the properties that are getting the water shut off. That's how you basically just do the utility part. Make sure it's a public one. I'm assuming it's public there. And that's how you pull it. I really can't really pull them pretty easy. I mean, PropStream you can. And then I can go to the lien list for Davidson County and try to find utility liens from there. It's sometimes a little harder to do. That's why I kind of pull a lot of them from PropStream, but pretty simple one to do there. But yeah, let's see here. Alrighty. And then let's go to the next one here, which is basically the IRS debt lien list. So how you pull that is go to the clerk of the court. I'll do Davidson County Public Records. Might not pop up here, so let's see. Hold on. It might make me do it by case. So we're gonna do Davidson County, basically Nashville. I'm searching here basically at the Davidson County Chancery Public Records Access. And what I'm going to do here is let me put that in the comments so you guys can just kind of search with me and look at it here with me. We're going to post this on the bottom here. So you guys can see this is like the link right here, right? So I'm going to try to search the IRS debt lien list. So what I'm going to go here is, all right, we're going to do the IRS debt lien list. I'm going to do at least, we'll do 3-1. Tax time, right? On or before 4/18/2022. All cases. So I can go case type. See if we have liens on here. Not much. So, tax matter might be good. Damage or torts might be on there. I'm trying to think here. I think it might be a declaratory judgment, probably, or contractor debt. I'm gonna do contractor debt and just search that for now. Kind of see. These are just contract debt ones. Bankers. So here's a great one right here. State of Tennessee. Now this is a public practice, so we're gonna do that. We're going to look for the Internal Revenue Service for the United States government. Now, we're in Tennessee, so I know they don't collect taxes, but sometimes they collect taxes for like dividends and stuff. So the state of Tennessee having something might be good too. American Express. So these are really cool. This right here, American Express National Bank. I'm going to do this one too, because this is going to be the credit card debt lien list. Which is kind of the same cousin to it, right? And we kind of see the case summary here that Joshua Pfeiffer is basically a defendant, so that's perfect. We don't have anything else on here on the case summary, so I'm just gonna, I know just Joshua Pfeiffer here in Tennessee is behind on. Let's see, they're behind on their debt, so I'm gonna search up. Davidson County. It's a lazy search here. And it's going to pop up here. So I'm going to have to go to True People Search and look this up. Oh. So right here, Joshua Pfeiffer, Maryville. Is Maryville in Davidson County? Let's see here. No, that's kind of by Knoxville. That might not be him. So we have two Joshua Pfeiffers here. Other Joshua Pfeiffer used to live in Tennessee. So it might be this guy. So we're going to search this one. And then we're going to do the other one. So it's either this guy or the other one. So it's either this one or the other one. Because it was filed in Tennessee. It might have been like a previous address. Let's see. All right, let's go just try to call them both and sort of see. Joshua S. Pfeiffer? That might actually do better. Did I search that the right way? 2 F's? No, did it the wrong way. Because I'm being dumb. It's Pfeiffer, not Pfeiffer. Too much. Oh my lord. I'm watching too much Quentin Tarantino movies, I swear. So so he pops up here. So I just searched it wrong. My bad. So it looks like we got a phone number. We got everything here. So let me know in the chat you guys want me to call this guy. And see me do a live call with this. I'd love to know if I should call him or not. But let's go check out the property real quick. Anatoach. Let's see. Look this up here. Yeah, that's Nashville. Perfect. So this guy, it says here, he just bought the property in 22. So he just bought the house and he's in credit card debt. So look like a fixer-upper to me, right? So it's probably them. So let's go call it and see. This guy wants to sell the house. I'm always expecting these people to curse me out, you know. See how rattled this guy tries to get me.
Hey, this is Josh Pfeiffer. Sorry I missed your call. Text me or leave me a message. Thanks. Bye. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, this is Zach. Give me a call back. Thanks. So we got this real phone number, which just shows you Trivial Search works, guys. Like, I know everyone likes to poop on it, but like, it works, guys. Like, sorry, like it does work. So just know that, guys and gals, like it works. So that's how you call them. Just basically ask the owner if they want to sell the property. Pretty simple that way. Now, the next one here is we're going to do the, tax lien list, kind of the same way I did the IRS debt lien list and basically the credit card debt lien list. Pretty easy from there. Public record still. So I'll just gloss over it like there. You just look at people behind on their taxes, pre-foreclosures, list pendants. Pretty simple from there. Next one I'm going to do is the fire damage property list. The fire damage property list is basically 2 ways to do it. Either call the local county firehouse and ask for all the public records on there. So if anyone wants to comment below where they're at, let me know if there's any Milwaukee. There's a second one. So why everyone's commenting where, I'm going to search a really simple way to like look up some addresses too if you don't want to call or you can't get there to them to answer. Let me see here. So what I'm going to do here is just search a local county's fire department. I'm going to search them actually on Facebook. So I was just checking this up today before the live. So I just looked up the Milwaukee Fire Department. Okay. Seems pretty easy, right? So Milwaukee Fire Department, you know, they got they play hockey. Most Wisconsin thing in the world. Blah, blah, blah. They're talking about the stuff. Great, great, great. So here's another like post right here, right? Basically saying, let's make this bigger. So this is the Milwaukee Honor Fire Guard. You can look them up too. Milwaukee, the Fire Department Engine 22 operated the first 2 engine company at the 2 working structure. Smoke assignment was dispatched at 10:15 to a resident structure near Burleigh and North 87th Street. So they're not going to actually pop up the address, but if we know that, you know, that at North 87th and Burleigh, we can drive around there for doing a drive for dollars and look for the property that went on fire. Let's kind of look at the pictures here. We can sort of understand where it's at. So I see a picture right here. What I'm going to do is just zoom in on there, get real creepy. Oops. That didn't work. Hold on. So I'm going to open this in a new tab. No, nothing really pops up from there, but like, as you can see here, like you sort of see where it's at. So you can drive by it and just look, you know, sort of see some houses here. It kind of shows you where they were. Good guys and gals helping. So we got 3070. So that's the address of something that went on fire. So if we can actually look up online, we don't even have to be in person, but 3070 near that area, the addresses, it'd be really simple to find. Any more pictures of that property that went on fire? Not really. So that's one really easy way to like kind of find it. We can go back here and sort of look for another one here. Cool. Milwaukee Day. That's great. All right. Student instructors. That's great. All right. That's great. 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 So I'm going to search that one up here. So hold on. So we're going to search Milwaukee Fire Honor Guard. So let's share my screen. So another one, electrical fire caused and smoke damage to a building near Burleigh, 93rd Street. What's up, Burleigh? We see that one too. Never forget. Never forget. They're getting the Bucks ain't got nothing on the Heat this year. Okay, yikes. Never forget. So they pop up another address here. Some places do it really well, some don't. You just got to look. These are just like kind of history ones. But like that, they'll just pop it up and then you can see from there. That's usually the best way to do it. Oh my gosh, that's a fire idea. Oh, that's great. Okay, that's a pretty good one. And so basically that's fire damage properties to a point there. So let's kind of break down exactly how to pull the other type of niche lists, basically the paid niche lists. So usually you have to pay for like a service to use them or not. Then kind of make it a little easier. And this is kind of for like bigger lists to be pulling. So for example, the first one's like listrei.com. So we'll get into PropStream real quick and pop that up. Go pop it up. Let's see here. Okay. Alrighty. All right, let it load. And then comment below where I should be pulling the niche lists on PropStream for you guys. And pop them up here in the comments. I like to see them, guys. Remember, check out freewholesaling.com. Everything I say, I kind of explain in more detail there when it comes to niche list type stuff. Freewholesaling.com has it all. PropStream too. Go to listria.com if you want to try PropStream for free. Let's go see what we got here. Let's see. Where should I be pulling it? Salt Lake City. All right. Get it, Melissa. Let's do Salt Lake City County. So what's Salt Lake City County? Salt Lake County. Very unique. Where is it? There we go. So Salt Lake County, Utah already. So we're here. So let's start pulling some niche lists from here, and I'll kind of break down which ones I prefer and which ones I really like, which ones you can guys try and see which ones that you guys prefer. Just let me know. So number one is basically high equity vacants. That's definitely one of the top ones. So this is kind of more of like a cold calling direct mail list. Pretty big, but sort of niche enough. Salt Lake City's huge. So it's kind of harder, but let's go filter it out here. So I'm just going to click filter here. And number one thing I want to figure out really quick for Salt Lake County, I'm going to do the Salt Lake County median home price. Zillow. Try to figure out, I got to be below that. So Salt Lake City home values, it says 612, which is an insane amount. That's an geez Louise. 600s. Wow. Okay. So Salt Lake County median home price. So I'm getting about 600 for the county here. So that's way bigger. So now we know how to do it. So obviously this probably is like worth way less. But we're really what we're going to do here is we're going to go to, we can do a lot of different stuff. So we're going to go high equity vacants. We're going to click here. We're going to go to vacant. Property characteristics, pretty much residential here. We're going to keep it single family. Some people like to do stuff with like the year built. I'm not really too into that because I buy all types of houses in my market. So go down here. Oops, one more. MLS status. We can go throughout here and kind of look at it. I'm going to click no for on market. We don't want to be on market. Pre-foreclosure and bank-owned homes. Don't really care too much about that. Ownership info. I want to make sure they owned it for at least 2 to 3 years. I'm going to put 3 years on here for this one because it's a bigger list. Owner type, individual, and then trust. We can do mixed, I guess, if you really want to. Nothing too crazy. You got 829 on the list. And we haven't even gotten too crazy. So number of properties owned, we want to max that out at 3. You don't want someone who owns like a bunch of real estate, right? We don't really want to get into tax exempt status too much. You can do liens if you really want to. Value, you're going to max that out at 600. If we do anything above 600, makes no sense. And then if we really want to get more niche on here, we can do the high equity portion. So at least 55% equity. That's really not pushing it too much. High equity, I would say 60. So we do niche, we'll do 60 on this for like high equity. And that's pretty much it. Like a lot of people like to, can we stop the value, the growth on this or not? I don't think it's too bad. I think it works really well. I like it. So that's kind of basically around the country there of Salt Lake City and Salt Lake County. So if I had to pull a niche list, that's sort of where I'd be pulling it. That's kind of yeah. Boom. So that's how I pull the high equity on that one. So if I had to reset this, clear all and sort of do another one. So if I do any other ones, so I like tired landlords. Like that's another one I really like. So you go to like quick list choice here, and I can go to high equity, free and clear, bankruptcy, divorce, tax delinquencies, flippers. Tax delinquency is a good one too. These are all people behind on taxes. So we can sort of do this one. So they're not even have a tax lien on it. They're just behind on their taxes. So this is one that works really well too. So I can go here. Let's see here. Not on market, ownership information. Tax delinquency, I don't care. I want them to own at least 2 years for a tax delinquency, just for it to make sort of some sense. Properties owned, 2 is the max, you know. You really want it to be 1. I think if I'm going to niche this out, I'm going to do 1 on here. But I mean, let's do 2, for example. I mean, some people own 2. You never know. You get inherited something. So I can do specific lien. For example, like I could do utility lien here, which will be sort of like the water shutoff list on PropStream. Everyone doesn't understand that too much, but it's pretty good. Valuation. So we're going to max this out at like 600. Equity, I don't really care too much. I want the equity at minimum to be at least like 35% on a tax delinquency. And this is kind of a bigger list, right? So we got estimated value done right here. We could put an estimated minimum at least 40K just in case. Property characteristics. Let's go back here to residential, single family. We can exclude an HOA or not. I would probably exclude it if you want. I'm in Florida. The HOAs work really well, but maybe from there you want to exclude it. And that's all I could think of here. Let me see here. That should work really well. So that's about 1,000 on there. Nothing too crazy on that list, but those work really well. Now, the next type thing here is we can switch tax delinquency out here to maybe a senior owner. That's way bigger. So on a senior owner, we would want to change this to 60% equity. We might want to push the estimated value to like 400 max. And then ownership info, I want at least 5 years of ownership with a senior owner at minimum. Keep it just individual on here. Add trust too. I'd add that on there. Property owned, I'd probably put, keep it at 2, right? MLS status not on market. Single family, keep it on there. Yeah, I wouldn't really put vacant on there, you know. I mean, you might even want occupied to a point, but it might be a rental, so you want to keep that. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably keep that. And then, you know, now you got like 1,300. It's decent, you know. Let's see here. So you can stack some other stuff. Like you guys got to get creative with your own stuff. One thing I really like is tired landlords. I'd add that up. You get 2 here. So not the best one on here. So I would probably the tired landlords, do your own thing on there. So clear all, filter, tired landlords. Oops. Salt Lake County. Tired landlords. We got 36,000. So what I'll do here is not really change much. Residential, single family, right? Year built. If you're doing a tired landlord, some people want to max the year built at like 2000 and like 2012, just so it's like a worse looking house, you know. That really brings it down. Jeez. I mean, 155 now. So I'd do 2012 there. Status not on market. See what happens when I put it on residential. Oops. And then you kind of go to valuation and equity. That's a small list. So tire landlord would be good there. And then the last one I really like is the zombie properties. Now, pre-probates too, if you want. So reset. Zombie properties are weird. It's usually the court system not doing the zombies. So these are basically vacant pre-foreclosure people that left while they're behind, just trying to skip town or something, not wanting to deal with the property, and maybe you can help the sellers out. Some places work really well for them, some don't. Not much zombie properties on this one, so I'd avoid that one. Pre-probate's another great one. I love pre-probates. I would change some things for pre-probates. Max out 600 for the pre-probate. Equity, I want at least 25%. Let's do 0 on there because maybe I do a wholesaling deal, right? Ownership information. I don't really care too much about that. Just make sure it's not on market. And property characteristics, residential, single family, condos, and then multifamily. I still want, just because I love multifamilies. And that's sort of how I'll do those. And then boom. So for example, right here, look up this property here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Neat looking house with 410. Looked like Colleen Butler unfortunately passed away. So we got to find the heirs to it. So that's sort of what I do. So it got pulled off the market in 2021. So we don't have too much information about the seed in here, but they did pass away. So that'd be a good pre-probate. But basically for free wholesaling, listrei.com, that's sort of where I'll be pulling the stuff there. Boom. So yeah, that's how you pull the paid list for the niche lists. But yeah, guys. So let's sort of answer some questions. Let's see if anyone wants to hop on and talk to me and see what we can do. We do not have a live stream on Thursday. It's a recorded video. Me and Rick will be out. So we'll do one-on-ones a little bit today and then a little bit Friday. And then obviously we'll do one with me and Rick tomorrow on Wednesday. So switch things around a little. No big deal there. So we do have one-on-ones going on today. Just go to the Wholesaling Houses for All Facebook group, check it out, and see it. Yeah, you can pull that list anywhere. You can pull on ZachData.com. I mean, they work pretty much the same. So yeah. So let's see. I'll even pop up for my YouTube people if they want to hop on. It gets a little weird. Get some random YouTube people on here, but we'll see. So let's go answer some questions live. Nisha, you want mentorship? Go to freewholesaling.com. That's where it's at. Melissa says, can you be sued for cold calling a person on the National Do Not Call Registry? All right. So, Melissa, the first thing you got to understand about being sued is anyone can sue you. Melissa, I could sue you for damages. It did nothing to me. Unfortunately, all you have to do is just file a lawsuit to make someone's life miserable on a lawsuit. So anyone could sue you, quote unquote. Are they going to? Probably not. Do they have grounds for it? It doesn't matter. If somebody thinks you broke the law, even though you didn't, for example, if you called me a big meanie, I could sue you for defamation and slander and try to sue you for like $10 million and, get depositions and I could do the entire thing if you called me a meanie on a comment, right? I can do the entire thing. Does that mean you're going to right? And so I'm not calling it a gray area, but technically the way he interprets it, it's a hot topic. Some people honor it, some people don't. A lot of deals I do, they were on the DNC list and we texted them. Is that part of texting or not? We don't have too much information on it. But yeah, if someone can give me a law that's breaking DNC, I would love to know. But honestly, it's up to each unique person. Michelle says, Zach, all my niche lists are less than 30. Is that an indicator of a saturated market? My niche lists are less than 30. 30 days old, less 30 of them. You're probably not pulling enough of them. Only 30 probates for the month would be kind of weird, though. All right. Brandon says, I like senior owner. Yeah, senior owner works actually pretty well. Like, I actually like senior owner. That's not a bad list at all. So I kind of talked about it a little there. Yo, what's up?
Hey, Zach.
What's up, man? How are you?
Man, I'm surprised to be on.
Why? I tell everyone, you click the link, you're going to be on here.
Yeah. No, I've been watching you for a while now. I'm just, I appreciate it.
Awesome, man. How do I pronounce your name? Cairo?
Well, it's Kyron, but a lot of people get it mispronounced, so it's Cairo with a K. It's Kyron. Some people like Tyron or Kieran, but it's Kyron.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Awesome, bro. What's up, man? How are you? How can I help you today become a better wholesaler?
Yeah, man. So I have a few things going on right now, actually. I've done a couple deals, just trying to really define and refine my wholesaling experience. So I was looking at the Lake County probates, and when you was helping me out, I usually have to search an attorney, local attorney by last name, and then it just pops up all the cases that they have. And I was trying to see if there was like a better way for Lake County, Indiana, but it seems
do you live
like
in Indiana?
I'm sorry.
Do you live in Indiana?
Yeah, I'm located in Valparaiso, Indiana. It's Porter County, Indiana.
I'll show you right now. So, Lake County probate.
This is amazing, man. I can't believe I get to.
You hop on here every week, talk to me. I don't really care.
Yeah,
I'm just here to help, man.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't want your money, dude. So if you see my screen right here, you just got to go in person here.
Okay.
They're weird. They got weird times. But 2293 North Main Street.
Yeah.
Courtroom in Crown Point. I don't know how far that is from you, but from 8:30 to 4, you just gotta go in person and ask to pull it. And that's worth the trip there because probably no one else in your county is pulling that list. So it's gonna be great. Dude, I got a county here in Florida. I got the probates approved to get it sent to me every month because I was so annoying. The lady says there's only 3 people who pull probates in this entire county. That's asked enough because we've gotten person enough. And there are 2 local probates who try to like harvest leads, and there's me. I'm the only wholesaler in this small county in Florida that has the probates. How crazy that is?
That's amazing.
I'm the only one marketing probates. So my VAs are only people calling that. So I just think it's killer for us. So that's why I'm saying maybe no one else can be able to pull it because it's kind of hard to pull it. You could be the only person pulling that. Or you just call too if like you're a busy person, but it's always worth it. I'm telling you. I mean, we're talking niche, man. Getting a list that no one else can pull.
Yeah.
That's better than drawing for dollars too.
Sure. How do you feel about, I got a call. I've got some leads from US lead lists before, and it gave me like a bunch of high valued homes. They called me today with another probate list. Is that something to really go after? They had like 100 and something leads.
Why are you So why didn't you just pull a probate straight from the horse's mouth?
Right. Yeah, for sure. Actually, I definitely
You
should
saw me
go
just
up
pull a
there.
probate today, right? I just did it, If it's a time issue, I mean, usually when you pay for a probate list, it's never good. It's really old, and they're selling that list to everyone.
Right.
I just have never found them to be the best. The only person that ever did it right was Deanna Britt, and she passed away like a year and a half ago. And she only kind of did like Fulton County in Georgia. So rest in peace to her. But she was the only one I've seen that was able to like scale it sort of because she was an attorney, so she was able to like get around the backs of everything. But no, I just don't think they're worth it.
Okay. And just one last question. I have like uh, kind of a cold lead and a warm lead right now. The cold lead is my buyer wants the seller to turn their utilities back on because I guess if they have to do it, they have to get the state involved, and it's just a lot more cost for the buyer. So I'm not really sure what to do. I've reached out to the seller to see if he'd be willing to get the utilities cut back on. Haven't really heard from him. But I've been dealing with this deal since like November. It was supposed to close on it December, but the seller had like some tax things he had to get straightened out first. I mean, I've had everything sent to the title company and everything like that. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know exactly what my
Have a good
question
one.
is, but
What's the assignment going to be on that?
so we were trying to find another contractor to do the work.
Are
Because
you
the
closing on
one
it? I thought you had a
contract.
cash buyer.
I'm sorry.
Are you buying it yourself, or I thought you had a cash buyer?
No, I have a cash buyer, but they have like if they're not gonna buy it, she uses like a contractor, or she has like networks. I've had a relationship with the buyer for a while. So if she doesn't buy it, she usually try to find like a contractor or someone that may be interested in the property also.
Okay, well, are they going to buy it or not?
If the seller gets the utilities cut back on, then she
Okay.
said
What
we
would the
might have some.
What would the potential assignment be on that?
Potential assignment will be, I believe it was 5K.
All right. Well, this is what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to make 7K. You're going to add extra 2K on the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Once they assign the assignment of contract, then you are going to get the utilities on, contingent on the utilities being on. That extra $2,000 you're going to get, you're going to give that seller $50 to $100 because the biggest objection that seller's going to do, I don't want to pay the utilities, right? You give them $100, they'll pay for the utilities for at least a week or two. You got an extra 2K, boom, you're good. You want to force that cash buyer with like a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 non-refundable EMD to force them to close. And think about it. If they put in a $3,000 non-refundable earnest money deposit, if they back out of the deal, you get $3,000. So you spending $100 start putting the utilities on with that seller, worth it all day, right?
Yeah.
And then boom, it's
Absolutely.
a win-win. My problem is you get the utilities on, you do all this crazy stuff, and the buyer's like, I don't want it. You got to force them to. You're like, you got like, you don't have to be like, maybe I'll buy it now. No, like, hey, we'll put it on, but you got to buy it.
Right. 100%.
You got to be like, this is the market where you got to be kind of rude to cash buyers to a point. Like, there's no playing around. There's a million buyers. You got a huge population in Lake County. You're good, man.
Yeah.
There's plenty of buyers.
Appreciate it, Zach.
Appreciate it. Question though for you, is that property vacant?
It is.
Does it have a lockbox on it?
It doesn't have a lockbox on it.
I want you, okay, to ask permission to put a lockbox on it so your quote unquote contractor can come, which could potentially be your cash buyer. Okay.
Okay.
Lockbox can be $25. All right.
Okay.
Home Depot. I want you now, once you have that lockbox, to go cold call all the cash buyers you can find on Facebook for Lake County and have them walk through that deal. I promise you, there's probably somebody who's willing to pay you $15 for that deal. So you cold calling 50 more cash buyers, having them walk through with that lockbox tomorrow, is that be worth the $7,000 if you spend $20, all right, on a lockbox and cold call for free cash buyers and have 20 cash buyers walk through that house?
Yeah.
Would that be worth it if you can make a potential more $7,000 to $8,000 on the deal?
100%.
And guess what that's going to do too? You're going to go back to that one cash buyer and say, hey, I got 15 people walk through. I'm getting a lot of offers. What are you willing to do? They're like, well, we can pump up the price. I don't want them to use you and play you.
Right.
It's all push and pull, man. It's all a push and pull. If they feel like they're the only cash buyer, they're going to throw you around. I had a deal once where a cash buyer thought they were my only cash buyer. They were like, we'll pay 10 for the deal. It was a $40,000 deal. But they thought I was the only option. No, I found another cash buyer, sold to them. So just do that, man. Once you do vacant properties are a gold mine. And guess you can return the lockbox too, like if you really wanted to too. So it's a win-win, man. I'm telling you, if you need help finding cash buyers, you let me know. But literally Lake County or whatever in Indiana, Real Estate Investing Association. There's plenty of buyers, man. I'm telling you. Don't give the address out. Get a proof of funds, vet them, everything. You got this, man. Do multiple walkthroughs.
Okay. I'm going to start doing that. Thanks, Zach. I appreciate it, man.
Dude, you make an extra 8K if you do it, man. I hope you are.
Absolutely. I'm on it.
All right. Keep it up, man. Appreciate it. Joel, the only script that we're going to be using is my script. And Beth, I'm not going to be using anyone else's script because I do this business for real. What is up?
Hi, Zach. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I
So
have been following you when you had 2,000 subscribers. I have
wow,
been
thank
following
you.
you from there.
Appreciate it. That means a lot.
Yes. Okay. I have been to Zillow and pulled out a FSBO list, and I have been downloaded your scripts, assignments, contracts, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to do a JV with you. So I saw like if I get a deal for 75%, then we can do a JV. So I tried calling with the owners and nobody has agreed for 75% on what is listed on Zillow.
Okay.
So I don't know how to go further because I have been able to pull the list. I've been able to contact the owner following your script, and assignments contracts were with me. But what if owner doesn't agree for 75%? I have been looking around the zip code, and that's the price. One situation was like owner was ready to do a deal, but he won 90%. And I don't know further what should I do.
Yeah. So I've got a couple questions for you. And first of all, so is your name, how do I say your name?
Nisha. And as
Nisha?
in Nancy, Nisha.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, Nisha.
Nice.
What market are you in right now? That you live in?
California.
California. Where in California?
San Francisco.
Okay, San Fran. So it's a harder market. Where are you cold calling the for sale by owners?
I was in New York and I pulled a list of California, and I was calling from the New York to everybody.
Okay, New York City.
Yes.
Okay, and where in California is that current list you were calling?
It was close to like Chino Hills, San Francisco, somewhere close by Chino Hills.
Okay, so in the Bay Area, the best wholesaling is probably going to be near Oakland, Alameda County. That's sort of where you should be focusing more or less.
Okay.
So they're lower prices, and people actually do decent in that area. In the
I
Bay Area,
pulled a
someone
list for like 100,000 to 300,000.
Okay.
That's what I learned from your videos.
I would probably go like 500,000 if I'm in the Bay Area. Just like I would do 300,000 just because that's where I'm at in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Bay Area is way more expensive, so I would probably do like 500,000 to 100,000. And I probably the for sale by owners are going to be great there, but I would be going after the other ones. So, for example, the arrest record lists, the tax lien list, the fire damage property, the water shutoff. My question is, have you pulled the fire damage property list?
Fire damage, no.
Is there a reason why you haven't?
I haven't tried fire damage properties yet.
So if you're being upset that the for sale by owners are not doing well, it's probably because everyone's calling that number. If you want to go after a list, kind of like we're talking about the niche list that no one else is calling, I would probably call the Alameda County Public Fire Department, and then I probably want to do water in California, and then I would be going after the arrest records too in Alameda County. I'd really be focusing like in the Oakland area. That's probably going to find the best success.
How to find the fire damage properties? Are they listed on Zillow or somewhere else?
So, Nisha, I'm gonna say this. Did you watch the video that I just did, like the live? Did you watch the beginning?
No,
I don't care. You can
I
watch
was
the
late
replay.
actually.
No.
I was working somewhere and then I came late.
Hey, no worries, right? What I want you to do is go back and look. I showed exactly how to do it. So for
Sure.
example, here, you can kind of go on Facebook and look. So right here, just search this, the Alameda County Fire Department. I have it load up here. It's not loading up for me. How it pop up? It's being weird here. So I have the phone number here. Oh, is this it? Yeah. So it'd be right here. Let's see if I can pop it up. Oh, no. Right here is this would be the number and the address. And this is sort of where you'd have to call and then pull the list from there and ask for all the list of fire damage properties.
Okay. And then after that, what's the process like? Can you send me the email or something like how to follow the steps after contacting the owners?
Well, I mean, I can send you an email, but I'll just tell
Sure.
you what you should do. So you get a list of all the properties that went on fire in the past 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
You have a list of the address. What I want you to do is then find the owner of the address, either truepeoplesearch.com, go to the property appraiser and find their name, skip trace it with batch or truepeoplesearch.com, and then just call them. Hey, are you the owner? Are you interested? And go from there. Freewholesaling.com, we have the fire damage property, the modules in there to go through and look at it. But
Sure.
that's what you got to be doing.
Perfect. And if I need a mentorship in future, can I like contact you?
You're talking to me one-on-one right now.
Yes.
Most people got to pay
in
thousands
future
of
also.
dollars just to talk to someone one-on-one. You can talk to me every week if you want.
Yes.
I don't mind. I'm not upset. I'm here to help the people, right?
Yes.
Here's my problem, Nisha, though. Like, you hop on next week. Why most people don't like it is because I'm going to ask you how many fire damage properties you pull. If you
Sure,
didn't pull
that
any,
would be great.
I'm going to tell you, hey, come back when you pull it.
Sure, that would be great.
I do it all for, like, I mean, you've been following me for a while. I literally,
Yes.
I'll show you exactly how to do it. So yeah, pull the fire damage properties first.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, that's what I do first. They're better than the for sale by owners.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your help, Zach.
No worries.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it. No worries. Have a blessed one.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, guys, I will literally, like, if you want to hop on, go to Wholesaling Houses for Real Facebook group. That's where my link to hop on every single week, usually on Wednesdays and Thursdays, but again, no live Thursday. So we are doing Tuesday and Wednesday this week. From there, yeah. A lot of people are liking the 90-day challenge. I got out. Guys, you guys aren't even ready for the challenge we're doing in June. I already announced that challenge is going to be going out. I did a quick challenge for everyone who wants to do a challenge before the challenge, right? That challenge is going to be for people who literally just started, zero knowledge at all. Wait, did I get that wrong? Did Alameda County? Alameda County. Hold up. Alameda County? Yeah, Alameda County. I think it was the wrong Alameda County, though. Hold on. Why is there two Alameda counties in California? This is literally why California can't get anything right. Oh, no, that's Dublin, California. Oh, yeah, we're good. Dublin, California. It's by Oakland, right? Let's check it out. Yeah. Okay. No, I got the right one. Yeah, no, we ain't doing no Chino Hills, though, all right? Got it. Okay. Yeah, guys, if you're going from nothing to something, I'm here. Like, that challenge in June is going to be there. I'm just giving everyone, we're going to announce it in May because we're going to get it all ready for once a month, and we're going to get it going. So, hello. Yo. All right. Your audio's not working.
Hello?
How's it going?
There we go. Pretty good, man. How about you?
I'm blessed, man. What's your name?
Rahil.
Rahel, how are
Yep.
you?
Pretty good, man. How about you?
I'm blessed, man. How can I help you become a better wholesaler today?
So, dude, I just recently started. I just finished your 90-day video today, actually. It was a pretty long video. I'm trying to get better with my lead generation right now, but I am in Illinois. And you know how the laws are here. It's very difficult. So I've been looking at pre-foreclosures, probates, all that type of stuff, trying to cold call. I've tried some SMS as well.
We're in
But
Illinois area.
Suburbs of Chicago, so like 20 miles west.
Got it. Okay. How far are you from with that? If you're west, that'd be Wisconsin, right?
No, Wisconsin's north.
Okay. How far are you from another state?
About an hour.
Okay. Is there any good states, metro markets near there?
I'd say the closest good market is probably Ohio.
Really? So what city are you in?
Glendale Heights.
Glendale Heights. All right. I'm just looking it up. I'm telling you, the best markets I found are the ones that no one talks about. Oh, yeah, you're in. Oh, geez. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, you live in a nice place. Yikes. All right. Yeah, I would say, okay. Sorry about that. I'm just looking. All right. So pre-foreclosures, where else are you pulling?
Pre-foreclosures, probates. I just pulled a code violation list as well. I noticed that most of the time when I skip trace, either people just don't pick up or it's the wrong number entirely. So that's definitely something I've been struggling with, just contacting people in general. It does take a lot of work because I haven't gotten to an actual lead yet.
Oh, geez. All right. Well, what are you using for skip tracing?
True People Search and People Looker.
Okay. I mean, what?
Go ahead.
Yeah, honestly, what I figured out is, True People Search isn't perfect, but I contacted some people on it today. What I tell you is, if you want a better success rate and you don't want to pay for skip tracing, reverse drawing for dollars is going to be your best bet, especially for pre-foreclosures. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world to stick sticky notes or like 50 on a pre-foreclosure, but they work, and you will definitely get callbacks.
That's fair. Yeah, my marketing is pretty weak. Like, I haven't tried direct mail and any of that stuff. I've just been almost exclusively sticking to cold calling and SMS.
You don't have to do direct mail, man. That's definitely not, like, I didn't do direct mail until like a year and a half in.
I thought about bandit signs and direct mail, stuff like that, but I don't know. I feel like driving for dollars, cold calling and SMS might be the best way to go.
Yeah, I would probably do drawing for dollars and reverse drawing for dollars. That's probably where I'd prefer to do. A lot of young kids are doing really good drawing for dollars and doing TruePeopleSearch.com.
Yeah, I'm 17, so I can't even get my license yet, but I'm trying to get there.
You can't get your license in Illinois?
My real estate license. I got my driver's license.
Real estate. Okay.
Yeah, you have to have your real estate license in order to do more than one deal here. So it kind of does suck, but
Wait,
I mean, it's
can you do one deal?
You can do one deal without your license, yeah.
All right.
That's it. Then you have to be licensed. So
you know any real estate licensed friends? They're licensed?
Not directly friends, but a realtor that we've bought and sold properties to, yeah.
You're gonna have to find a friend, man. That's gonna help you out here.
Yeah, I know connections is the big thing, especially here. So it's pretty difficult.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, go to a real estate investing group in person. You'll find one person. And I'll help you out with it because you're going to have to get some nice JV paperwork so you don't get screwed out on a deal.
Yeah.
There's always shady people around real estate, even the nice quote unquote ones. But I'd probably start, like, if I was your age, like when I turned 18, I'd probably just get a real estate license in Illinois just because it's a headache. But I'd find someone to partner up with. Because you're 17, you're gonna already have to find someone to sign a contract for you.
Yeah, that's the issue. That's no problem, but the problem is doing that more than one deal, which I'm working towards. I should have my license in like 8 months or so. So by that time,
get one deal, use that money to get a license, and then dominate.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I know someone who used to live in Chicago, and they're kind of like they're out of state, but dude, they dominate in Chicago because they have their license and they're just wholesaling because everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's too scary. Dude, that's great for you, man.
That's the good thing, though, because it drives a lot of people away ever since they introduced that law. So it's much less competition to deal with in, like, say, California, Texas, or Florida, which I've thought about trying to do it virtually there. And I actually don't know how that works. I don't know if I virtually do a deal in Florida, do the same laws in Illinois still apply to me because I'm physically based here. But
no, you're fine. You can do it out of state. I'm telling you, you have a great opportunity. Cook County is just so big, and there's
Yeah.
there's so many wholesalers that are just ran out of there. I think it's great. And the suburb, like people think Chicago is expensive, which it kind of is. Dude, there's pockets like pretty cheap that you can do well in. So I think it's great.
Yeah, market here is actually not that bad. It's relatively cheaper compared to like especially something like LA or Florida. So I'd say it's a lot easier, but at the same time, you do have a lot of laws and kind of difficult things you have to get around to make it work. But
Yeah,
considering that there's less competition,
I would do it, man. I do that one deal first, get licensed and attack. But your marketing is going to be your lifeline right now.
yeah,
So
agreed.
I mean, you saw that 9-day video, man. If you think that's a long video, I do 2 hours, 4 days, four times a week. But the point here is just going after the marketing and not
I have to
stopping.
improve. Yeah, I have to improve on my marketing. I've been like very slow with it. And obviously I'm not going to get anywhere doing like 20, 30 calls a day. I need to do way higher volume. So
No, I mean, the truth is, would you rather close 30% of 100 deals or 90% of 4, right? And that's the way you got to look at it, right?
fair enough, man. Yeah, I do appreciate it. I'm looking to follow that 90-day challenge and whatever you got in store for us in May.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready, man. Hopefully you don't have to do that. You get your first deal. You don't have to be in the challenge.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I'll update you on that. Trust me, I'll probably be back here next week too. So
Okay. So I would be going after the arrest records. I just think
I have to
it's
pull
gonna be a good
those.
one.
I haven't pulled those yet.
Pull those. I don't know if they're shutting off water in Cook County or not. Some places were weird about it. Definitely fire damage properties I'd be going after, code violations, probates. I think they're all going to be great for you.
So I saw something in the comments actually. Someone was asking about fire damage properties. It's wouldn't it be harder to find buyers for those?
Not really. Like if you have it at a good price, the point is that you're selling a product, which is a contract. And the only way that someone goes is supply and demand. If you bring price down enough, there's plenty of people wanting to buy it.
Especially with investors doing fix and flips. Yeah, I get that.
Oh yeah. And the sellers already get their money from the insurance check. It's money, man. They're great ones. Now, a lot of these are like, hey, the microwave went on fire and kind of the kitchen went on fire and that's it. And that's kind of a more of a renovation, but you usually get a good price on it. So they're great ones. And then usually when the whole house went on fire, I mean, they just want to get rid of it real quick, find a builder or something. It's perfect.
And you can get those at a huge discount. Okay, so I got you arrest records, water shut off, fire damage.
Yeah.
I'm assuming keep going with the probates and pre-foreclosures.
Yes.
All right, man. I figured.
And drawing for dollars if you can, man. Like it's money, man. Like
I haven't
plenty of leads.
The problem is with the area I live, it's difficult because in order to get to an area where there's actually houses like that are like viable for driving for dollars, I'd have to go. I don't know how far out, but I'd have to figure something out because I haven't been doing that lately, like at all. So,
what's the median home price in your zip code?
Good question. I haven't looked at my zip code. It says 316,101.
That's not bad.
It's higher than I thought, though.
No, I mean, my local market's like 350, 340. I do well there.
But you're close to like Port St. Lucie, Florida, so that kind of makes more sense. I'm like suburbs of Chicago. It doesn't really make sense.
What do you mean by that?
You'd think it's higher value in Florida, but I don't know. I don't know. I felt like the median home price here was close to like 250, but I guess not.
You can make them all work, man.
That's true.
My top deals, all in Port St. Lucie, have higher ARVs, so I don't run away from them at all. My biggest deal ever, $120,000. We locked it up for $200, and we're selling it for $399, and then we kind of put some renovations in it. Like, it doesn't matter, man. And that was a probate. I tell everyone to do probates. All my $100,000 deals, 80% of them are probates.
I've been going after those.
And I mean, you saw me do it, so I'd be going after them. But yeah, man. Pull it, man. Come back to me. Let me know what happens. But the world's your oyster, man. I'd be going after it.
I'll keep you updated, man. I do appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate it, bro. Have a great one.
Peace out.
Boom. Love it. People are bringing the mics on today. I love it. What's up? What's up, man?
Hi, can you hear me?
Oh yeah. What's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing? Thank you for having me on, bro.
Of course, man. How do I say your name? I don't want to butcher it.
It's JU.
JU?
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool name, man. So what's up, dude? Let me know. How can I help you become a better wholesaler today?
So I'm probably one of those people that bought a course, but when I found your page, I mean, you probably said exactly everything that the same person said. And so I've been into PropStream. I've been pulling list. I was pulling the pre-probate list and the pre-foreclosure list in my area. And I really wasn't having like too much success with it. Like I mean, I called the list like, and I'm still trying to figure out strategies on how to do it. And also the question with the pre-probate was more so like, what's the difference between the probate and the pre-probate list?
Yeah, great question. So, what market are you in?
I'm in Massachusetts in the Hampshire County.
Okay. Is that near Boston or is that east west?
It's it's Western Massachusetts.
Oh, that's good, man. What's the average price point around there?
And that's something I had just wrote that down where I gotta look it up myself.
All right. We'll look it up together. We'll figure it out. So a probate is basically, I mean, you've seen the videos probably. Just it's a court process when someone passes away. The heirs are trying to show, hey, we're the owners. The court's trying to figure out, where to transfer that piece of property. Now that's when officially someone files a probate in the probate court. That's an actual filing of the thing. Usually, what happens, the whole process is somebody dies. They kind of get everything like in place, and then they file it. And then most people get the probate and then they, market to that probate, say, hey, we can buy it while it's in probate. And then you buy it during there and it's easy, right? Person passed away. There's motivation to sell it. Makes sense. Pre-probate, it's not even like in no courts. They just find somebody that passed away recently and they say, hey, that John Smith dude, he owned this house in Massachusetts. It just says he died here on public records. That's probably a pre-probate. Not 100% accurate. But they're saying, hey, this person that died, we're pretty accurate that guy owned that house. So someone that passed away, it's just a house, the guy died, he's just sitting there. Usually probates happen maybe 2 to 3 months after. Your pre-probate, you go to that property before the probate's even filed. And that works really well. So my biggest competition with probate sometimes, like realtors, just send crazy amounts of mail. I can get in front of them before all the realtors and wholesalers, and it works pretty well. So I love pre-probates. They're not 100% accurate. It's kind of harder to do the skip tracing with them. But if you do the workaround, they work pretty well.
And you're more so talking about going to see these people first, or are you talking about marketing in a different way, like calling them and blasting
Oh, you
them?
just call them.
Because I have called, a lot of the numbers when I skip trace, and then skip tracing, so I'm skip tracing through PropStream, and I know some people are talking about other things, and I kind of don't know the difference sometimes. But I had skip traced the list through PropStream, and I looked on the list, and a lot of them said do not call. And I was wondering whether I should still call those because the ones that were there, I called and I was still getting like not in service type of deal thing.
So I kind of answered that a little today, but like it's up to you. The real question you have to ask yourself is, let's say you have a lead, and that was going to be a $30,000 deal, okay? But they are on the do not call registry list, all right? Are you willing to call that number knowing that you're not technically soliciting someone, you're not selling anything, you're just asking to buy their house? It's kind of in a gray area, more or less. Would you call that person if you know it's a $30,000 deal, or would you not? Or a $40,000, $50,000 deal? The question is, you have to make that decision yourself. I have not seen somebody get successfully sued for a breach of do not call for wholesaling in the past like 2 years. I haven't seen one, and no one's shown me proof. I would love to see it. I see TCPA violations for texting, but those are all threats. I don't really see it. The only type of court action I've ever seen is through ringless voicemails in the state of Florida. So it's up to you. I would tell you, do whatever you want. I'll let you know what I did. Bandit signs were not legal where I was. I put them out. I made $100K, and that started my journey out in wholesaling. Would I still do it today? Absolutely. I would still do it, even though it's quote unquote illegal. Was it against the law? Like, I ain't going to jail for it. It's just civil penalty. But I mean, kind of like speeding. Don't speed, right? But if your wife's having a baby, like, I mean, you do what you want, right? So it's up to you. And that's kind of the way I have to say it to a point. But most people will say, like, if there's a $40,000 deal, you got to look at risk versus reward. You know, a lot of people interpret that they're not breaking the law on it. And if you interpret it like that, and you're probably not, you're going to be fine. But it's up to you. I'm not going to tell people to do it or not. Then I get in trouble. You know, Zach told me to do it. Zach did. It's up to you. And you got to make that decision.
Okay. I want to thank you for everything, man. I really appreciate it.
What county are you in? Let's look this up.
I'm in Hampshire County, but I also look up Hamden County sometime. I think I'm actually in Hamden County, excuse me. It's Hampden.
All right. Why don't you have a Boston accent?
Because Boston's about an hour and a half away.
Y'all don't have the accents near there?
Yeah, no.
I had a math teacher with a thick Boston accent all 5th grade. I didn't learn any math that year.
It's a challenge.
Median home sold price $265. Oh, you're by Springfield. Oh man, bro.
I'm in Springfield.
Oh snap, dude. This is money right here, man. Let's look up Zillow. Yeah, dude, this is great, man.
So what would you say a good strategy would be? Because I'm pulling these lists and I'm using PropStream, but sometimes I might confuse my own self.
So it says 202s for is this Springfield, Massachusetts? No, that's Springfield, Florida. 246. So you're fine. About 250. So let me look up the population. Hold on. Springfield population. Gonna give me good. Okay, 154. So that's pretty good. All right. So all right. So what I'm going to tell you is there's a bunch of things you can do. So have you gotten any deals before? I'm not saying this because I care. Like, have you done any deals before in their market?
No, I've actually recently started in the last month or so.
Perfect.
Yeah, month or so.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Congrats. You're taking action, which is great. So now we don't have any data, so we got to figure it out. The reason I asked is, hey, if you did 3 deals, I'm going to figure out where you got those deals and then go from there. So there's 2 things I want to do. First of all, I want you to join all the Southern Massachusetts, wherever in your county, real estate investing associations. There's probably 2 or 3 in there. And I just want you to kind of get a grasp of where the wholesalers are in your market. There's going to be people posting wholesaling deals, everything like that. I want you to get connected, kind of see their marketing. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going to work or not for you in that market. I know it probably will. I want you to do some research. So I want you to pull the code violations. I want you to pull the probates. And then I want you to do probably the pre-foreclosures and then drawing for dollars. This is all recorded on YouTube, so you're fine. I want you to pull those lists and start marketing and just get it going. Like action is going to be the best thing to do. And just keep it up. And then eventually start pulling these lists and seeing. So code violations, probates, pre-foreclosures. I'd probably do sticky notes on pre-foreclosures and then do some drawing for dollars if you can. If you can't, we can do other stuff like that. But I would get started just doing that. Start small and just keep it going. And eventually, start having some conversations, do some deals, and you're in the money.
Gotcha. So, and then with the website, sometimes like with looking up the code violations and looking up the probates, it was sometimes I guess I don't know which website to actually look on, or like which one. It confuses, like it's confusing sometimes when I just look up probate.
This is why, you're a month in and some people have been watching me for years and they're finally talking to me one-on-one. So this is perfect, dude. People spend thousands of dollars just to get in front of like someone to do this. So I'm here to help you out. So
definitely appreciate
let me look this up.
This actually does mean a lot to me, man. You don't know.
Bro, I was where you were exactly where. So I did bandit signs when I started out, but they're probably not best for you. I would look at it and see. Do you see any of those like "We Buy Ugly Houses" signs around there?
Yeah, I was walking my brother's dog the other day, and I saw one. I took a picture of it.
Maybe you can try it. So what I'm gonna do here is I just searched Hamden County code violation, And what pops up for me is code enforcement of the city of Springfield. So I'm going to share the screen over here. Are you watching this on YouTube?
I'm on StreamYard, but I was on the YouTube before.
All right. So before I end the stream, I want you to go in the comments because I actually no, you're in StreamYard. So go to the private chat.
Right.
It should be sent to you on there.
Oh,
You can
yeah, I have
just
it.
look with me. Share my screen. You can see it here. This is basically code enforcement, right? So they don't have anything. You can just look it up. They have the index. Hold on. Maybe they do. No, they won't. Okay. So right here it is. Make it bigger. So it's right here, Department of Code Enforcement, 70 Tapley Street. So I would call this phone number and ask, or possibly go in person and ask for all open code violations and for the past month.
Okay.
And that's what I do for that one. So this is all recorded. You got the links and stuff. I mean, you're young enough. You can even say this is for just a school project, right? That's what I used to do. So I'll do that. Also, if I'm doing the probates, I would do the Camden County Public Records. This might be harder to do. They're probably, Massachusetts is not the easiest. Registry of Deeds, no. I'd be probably a property appraiser type website. No. It'd be harder. Which is fine. The harder it is, it's actually best. Access trial. I don't want to go to trial court. I would call the clerk of the court and ask. So
Okay.
Hampden County Clerk of the Court is going to be 50 State Street is on there. Hampden County
Is
Superior.
that right there? Oh, it's a Superior.
Yeah, Hampden County Superior Court. That's going to be their phone number. Oops.
Okay.
And you can ask. Let me click your daily list. It might pop up. So apparently they got no dockets. These should pop up though. That's kind of weird. I'll check this website tomorrow. If you see a docket, it might actually show the probate docket, which actually might help. Trying to see if they have anything. No, you're probably gonna have to call and ask, which is fine.
Yeah,
Email. So do too. This is criminal, so don't call that. Right here. No accessibility. No. Trying to find the phone number. Public record request. This is probably where it to be. No, I'm just gonna call them, honestly. Let me go back here. Right here, just the clerk. No, is that a fax? All right, right here, 413-735-6016. Or go in person and just ask how you can pull those type of lists.
Okay, I can do that.
And that's where I get started. Oh, that's where I get started, man. I think you honestly do that. You're gonna do well. Yeah, just get started, man. Like, how do you learn how to run? You got to crawl first, right? You walk, then you run. So just get started, man. Just like I'm telling you right now, just take action, and it's all it takes, man, to get started, man. I mean, what, you got Kobe behind you, man. He started like he wasn't like perfect when he started out. Like, it takes time, man. You got to put the hours in, and that's how it took me to get successful, and that's what it's going to take you on for it. Like, you can get your first deal in like 2 months. Yes, I've done that, but maybe it takes you some time. But if you stay consistent with it, you're going to do fine.
Perfect. All right. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Have a blessed one, man.
You too.
Thanks. Awesome. Then last one really quick. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Welcome back. How are you?
I'm fine.
How can I help you become a better wholesaler?
I did find another title company, and she asked, was it a tenant in the property? I asked him, was it vacant? And he said, I go back and forth. So I just assumed it wasn't a tenant. When I called him, he said, yes, it is. So do I need to lower the price?
Say that one more time from the beginning. What did the title company specifically ask?
Is there a tenant in the property?
Okay, and is there?
Yes, he said it is. Because before I answered her, I called him back. And
Okay,
he
did
said,
you
yes,
know
it
there's a
is.
tenant in the property?
Say it again.
Did you know there's already a tenant in the property?
No, I didn't. I had asked
Okay.
him, was it vacant? And he said he was going back and forth. I
Okay.
didn't know it was a tenant in the.
All right. That's never good. Did you get pictures of the house?
Yes,
And who did the pictures?
my husband.
Did he see anyone in the house?
Yes, he did.
All right. So you
But
should
I
have known it was a tenant.
I just assumed that it was his children.
Just living in there?
I don't know if they was living. So
You gotta take
it's
context clues. I mean, you see beds and stuff, you know,
So
someone's
what-
living there. We
So
all
what
live
do I
and
need
learn.
to do? Huh?
We all live and learn. Usually if there's beds, you know, you see a toothbrush laying out, right? Toothpaste, you know, someone's living in there. Which is fine. Did the seller lie to you about that?
No.
No.
I just
Okay.
asked him, was it vacant? He didn't tell me he had. And honestly, I really don't think it's tenants. I think he's lying. I think it's like a family member because he
Okay.
said he would make a not what you call the thing a lease. He said he'll make a lease where they'll pay for $1,000. And I'm trying to figure out why would he make a lease?
So is there no lease on the property?
The way that I'm thinking he lying. I don't think anything. I don't think it's a lease.
Okay. Do you have, so is the cash buyer already signed the assignment?
No.
No? Do
No.
they want to buy it still?
No. I didn't even tell him about the tenant. So I need to go ahead and tell him about the tenant.
Yeah, I would call the seller first and say, hey, by the time of closing, will the tenant be out of there?
Okay.
And if they will, then it really shouldn't affect the cash buyer too much.
Okay. And if it's not,
If not, what?
if they're not out, then basically I just need to go to another deal. I mean, just leave it like that.
You can extend the contract or get a better price.
Okay.
But yeah, you probably need to close when make sure the tenant's out of there. You gotta get the full get the full story from the seller first.
Okay. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
All
that should
right.
work.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Have a great one.
You too now. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Boom. So guys, pulling niche list, guys. The thing is, you have to be pulling it yourself. Do not be buying. Like, I don't know why people are going out here buying niche lists. The point of it is like no one else can get it except for you or pull that list. That's the way you gotta do it. Northeast people are generally depressed. Oh, they're fine. They're fine. Joe, hey, Zach, how long do we allow a seller to hold the contract without signing it? Also, do we put an expiration date on the contract so sign within a specific time frame? Great questions here. I literally only let them hold it for literally 48 hours if they have to talk to a lawyer, and the contract's going to be blank, completely blank. Not going to put a price on there. You can put your contingencies and stuff in there if you want, but blank. Don't even put the X on where you can assign or not. Just literally put it blank. So they're going to use that contract for leverage. So we don't want that. And then 48 hours. That's only, honestly, like that'd be the way. If you want to call, go to Wholesaling Houses for Real on Facebook. That's my Facebook group. And the link is on there on the feature tab. It's the largest growing wholesaling Facebook group by active members in real estate wholesaling. So guys, if you got any value from this video, do me a big favor and smash that like button and subscribe. I truly appreciate it, guys. Hopefully you learned some value of me pulling niche lists today. If you want to start pulling your own niche lists, follow the video, follow the steps, and get going. Stay accountable. Talk to me one-on-one. I'm not scared to talk to you guys. I love talking to you guys and helping you guys become better real estate investors. Take action today. Consistent action is going to be the key for you being successful or not. Consistently pulling these niche lists, consistently doing deals like this. This is what it takes to be successful, guys. I really appreciate it. Me and Rick will see you tomorrow. Let's get some money. Let's do some deals. See you guys. Have a blessed one.